Falling Squirrel and Creative Bites Studios presents The Vale. Press the start button or spacebar to begin.
Being a therapist myself, I have observed and treated many with different levels of blindness. Working with them, I have gotten to understand how difficult even the most mundane of tasks become when you lose your sense of vision. Blindness isn't binary. An infant born blind will have a radically different experience from an old man with glaucoma, and there's everything in between these two extremes. Adaptations are given, safety is greatly emphasized, and basic activities are made to be as independently doable as possible. But what about their needs for recreation? Sure, audio-based entertainment and whatever that may evoke the other senses can be suggested, but what about experiencing forms of media that have relied greatly upon one's vision to be enjoyed? Hell, AAA games nowadays are mostly just all show with little variety in actual gameplay. That's how much the industry relies on your sight to enjoy the games that come out. In a time where AAA games chase hyper-real graphics, the veiled shadow of the crown flips the script. Many times I found myself closing my eyes to play the game better and succeeding in doing so. Developed by Falling Squirrel and Creative Bites Studios, this 2021 audio-only RPG strips away visuals entirely. Granted, it's not a sandbox, and it's a linear story progression, but the fascinating aspect is that this is more or less an RPG. So you have elements of combat, decision making, equipment selection, a set of abilities to use, all without ever having a visual representation of said aspects. It's all purely audio. There are menus when you start the game and when you interact with vendors in game. All of these menus are voiced over, with instructions being given multiple times, slowly and clearly. This is truly a game you can play, enjoy thoroughly, and finish with your eyes closed.
You here for a weapon?
Use up,
I could make a battle axe. My blades are on the heavier side.
use arrow item quality. This item will cost 0 copper.
Excellent. I'll get straight to work. Here you are. Give it a good swing.
Feels right. Good weight.
It is a fine-looking piece.
May it serve you well.
Thank you.
Use up and down arrow keys.
Alexandra, Princess of the Glades, and second born to the throne, is blind. Born as such, she has no concepts of anything that needs visual feedback. She doesn't understand colors like the average person. She only understands the warmth the redness of the sun brings, or how chill the river water feels. In a world so medieval, being born blind usually means an automatic death sentence. Alex is mentored by her uncle, a second-born himself. She is made to understand her position from very early on in her life, but is also given the tools to stand a proper chance against the cruelty of her realm. Training hard and becoming a capable individual, Alex is sent to become warden of a castle at the borders of a kingdom, while her brother is crowned king. She has no qualms about it, being more stoic than most, accepting her situation and the responsibilities placed upon her. This transition of power is quickly met with an invasion, and the Odedan start to sweep across the region, being referred to as the Horde. Alex is caught in one of their attacks whilst traveling to her post with her uncle and is left stranded. A stranger shepherd finds her, and after being promised great rewards for returning her to the capital, he joins her on a journey spanning 500 miles to reach the heart of the kingdom before the Horde consumes them.
Lady, even out here in the borderlands,
I'll make some chieftain's son a disappointing wife.
you'll be just fine. As long as you can tell the difference between the men and the sheep.
Hold up! Hold! Hold! My lord,
What is it?
Odedan riders from the northwest.
How many?
An army, my lord.
Can we make the castle?
No, they're on us now. To arms! To arms!
Wait here, Alex.
Uncle? Uncle!
Whoa! Whoa! Alex.
And thus they begin their journey, both literal and more introspective. In this realm, being blind means quite the opposite, for the blind can see more than others, peering into the very fabric of the world and the realities in between. Alex knows this for a while, having flashes of the past at the right moments, and also receiving premonitions which come true in disturbing detail. Pretty soon, she learns that she can do much more, and that she is uniquely gifted. Before certain encounters, she can recall vivid memories of how her uncle had taught her to handle such scenarios. Before certain life changing decisions, she perceives visions and dreams, foretelling consequences. Over time, she taps more and more into the fantastical, taking full advantage of her specific set of skills. This also makes her grow as a person, as she becomes conflicted with the idea of the supernatural making her stronger versus her already being a capable individual. Even without the fantastical stuff, Alex is well trained to use her keen perception against those who dare challenge her. She listens intently to every step, every breath that her opposers make, using them to pinpoint the areas which she needs to defend or attack. It may get hectic once in a while with multiple enemies surrounding her, but she always pulls through. A lack of light benefits Alex, and she knows how to stealthily traverse through enemy camps and in the midst of ethereal beings to reach her objective.
Alex. Alex. Are you okay?
Who's that?
It's your brother, Theo.
Theo, yes. What happened?
We were playing Blind Seeker. You fell down the stairs of the loft.
This always happens to me, doesn't it?
Because you're the only one who can't cheat. Everyone else peeks under the blindfold.
No. Rolf tricked me. He led me to the edge of the stairs.
Well, the little Ted is hiding by the mill wheel right now. I won't say anything to Father if you were to be careless with your cane as you search there.
Use WASD keys to walk around. Use right...
A good king always listens, and that extends to the way Alex takes her time to give her ear to the qualms of the people and reaches out whenever possible. Even while she is essentially stranded and is often helped by the shepherd, she is never hesitant to help anyone in need, even for charity. The way Alex listens and responds is best portrayed in her banter with her companion through the journey, the shepherd. His title holds more meaning as he becomes her eyes for when Alex finds herself in tough circumstances. He's snarky but helpful and seems to start to genuinely care for Alex as the journey leads on. Alex meets a whole plethora of different characters, none who feel contrived or difficult to tolerate. Everyone feels human, nobody being entirely morally good or bad. Alex knows this as well, as she is far from naive and assesses situations with much deliberation. Of course, her course of action is always questioned by the shepherd, who does find her too caring and too compassionate.
I'd like to make amends for the suffering my brother may have caused you.
An honourable thing. We'll head out now, before anyone has second thoughts. Call Emmett down from the loft.
Will do, Cass.
I'm done with this, Alex.
What do you mean?
I'm done with swamps, bee stings, fires, hostages, pirates, chasing horses, raising the dead, taking in stray animals, orphans. Have I missed anything?
Giant living statues with hammers?
It's not a joke, Alex. You are a stone's throw from home. That's it, isn't it? You don't want to go home.
What would I say to Theo? After what I've learned?
Say nothing. Return to your brother. Be a princess. Live in a castle.
I think I'm done with castles.
I don't want to go back living with sheep, but it's what I do.
If I am the queen...
Alex herself is quite nuanced. She never makes her lack of vision her trademark, often never mentioning it to the people she meets. Instead, her emotions are layered and they feel very real. Every word she speaks carries weight, never feeling too dramatic or too dull. As we tag along with her, the story unravels, and how she grapples with the unsettling truths is such a delight to hear and experience. The foes that Alex faces are varied, each demanding her full concentration to tackle. Everyone makes some sound, and with each new foe, Alex is tasked with learning the sounds that they make and what each sound means. This understanding is the difference between life and death for Alex. Her enemies can attack her from the front, from the left, and from the right. She can also be surrounded with multiple enemies charging in succession, making it all the more imperative for her to listen and react in the proper order of engagement. Alex again proves the mettle of her perception in this regard, with her even being able to hear and determine the direction from which bows let arrows loose.
An ambush! I see it!
All this may make Alex seem superhuman, but it's just how she lives, day to day. All she ever had to understand her world with was sound, temperature, touch, and anything else but sight. Every average human being relies so much on their eyes that seeing how a blind person functions feels superhuman. For what it is, this game is criminally underrated. It's not a charity fair. Its main purpose isn't to bring awareness to the way the blind live. Its story does elevate the blind, but it's done tastefully and isn't in your face. Yes, the gameplay loop is simple, but it never overstays its welcome. This game is a beautiful work of creativity that turns what many people see as a disability and uses said disability to give you a proper, memorable experience. For therapists like me, it's revelatory. Blind players thrive via adaptive design, proving recreation needn't sideline disability. Close your eyes, hear Alex's world, I don't think I will ever game how I used to. I'll surely be focusing more on the layers of a game that the eye can't see from now on.